Alright, this is the better version of the song. This is how you actually do it. So sit back and listen. I'll tell you another quick story. Alright. When in 78 his friends' finances started to fall cause of kingsport lavishness, luxuries and all their bought. Friends lower class started starving more and more cause the price of bread and pork started to soar. A new spirit of change was felt right in the air. King Louis XVI was boring and weak when compared to the bourgeois who de facto led the country. Many clubs started to form, tired of being hungry. Georges Jacques Danton was a young lawyer who joined once a club which were run by authors, artists and political agitators. Liberté, égalité, fraternité were the animators. Then one day riots broke out in Paris. Out of madness soldiers opened fire in which people started to perish. Danton started to get some fame in the name, in the game, and Louis then did the range, a strange kind of Texas change. But no one was happy, so the bourgeoisie declared themselves presidents. But all disagreed, so Parisians started to arm themselves by plundering military bases, sundering Louis plunderings. It was war outside with chaos in its absolute. People just went out to loot, some soldiers refused to shoot. Thousands marched to the Bastille, a symbol of power, rights of royals and bourgeois. Then got devoured by the National Assembly after the March of Versailles. Louis called foreign powers to get him back upright, which led to the Revolutionary Wars with Austria, Spain, Russia, Prussia, and some more. Louis escaped Paris but was caught a short time soon cause they drove around in a splendid carriage in a commune. Danton became Minister of Justice nationally and sent Louis to the guillotine with his family. The blade cut through his flesh after he made a loud shout. The executioner held proud his head to the crowd. People were nationally celebrating victory, a successful coup d'etat that changed the course of history. If tyranny becomes the norm, a resistance must be born. Being persistent with precision, authority should be scorned. All I hear from you is just yada 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 yada. Freedom is a precious good, better get hard up in arms. If tyranny becomes the norm, a resistance must be born. Being persistent with precision, authority should be scorned. All I hear from you is just yada 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 yada. Freedom is a precious good, better get hard up in arms. I hate to tell you, but it was a Rothschild creation with Mayer Amschel Rothschild leading the operation by manipulation of food prices and real estates. Puts and streaks in clubs and lodges in all real estate straits. Even bribes and soldiers to revolt in order to make some money through their banking and get rid of two powerful monarchies which they could not control, like the Russian Romanovs, which they didn't accept the whole. Now, even though it was for their evil goals, it all worked, and that is what I want to show. They're evil to the core, but unfortunately not dumb. We should learn from the bad guys as well to become more efficient with a strategy to fulfill our goals. Leave our ego behind and thinking about the whole. The methods do not matter as long as your intentions vibe with what you apply when you fight in tension times. If tyranny becomes a norm, a resistance must be born. Being persistent with precision, authority should be scorned. All I hear from you is just this yada 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 yada. Freedom is a precious good, better get hard up in arms. If tyranny becomes a norm, a resistance must be born. Being persistent with precision, authority should be scorned. All I hear from you is just yada 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 yada. Freedom is a precious good, better get hard up in arms. In order to defeat someone, you gotta be more aggressive or just smarter and obsessive and total successive. That means you either need cunning, force or luck. I understand that many want to spread a message of love, but you have to comprehend human nature, cause police won't join just because of peaceful prayer. They have no respect for people who don't fight, and that is why police aggression tends to be so high in our lives. If you don't protect yourself against the rude bully, he will even more attack you and eat you up like cookies. The fear of disobeying is most greater than love for peace. I remind you of Machiavelli and what he believed, that humans will ditch you even if they love your help. When fear takes over, everyone is out for himself. Like a bird protects its child, it is natural to fight. It's time to think rational and arms tight. If tyranny becomes the norm, a resistance must be born. Being persistent with precision, authority should be scorned. All I hear from you is just this yada 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 ya. Freedom is a precious good, better get hard up in arms. If tyranny becomes the norm, a resistance must be born. Being persistent with precision, authority should be scorned. All I hear from you is just yada 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 ya. Freedom is a precious good, better get hard up in arms. In a world that tries to control you, rely on yourself. Better go to war for your own and your family's health. If you want real change, grab a gun and follow me. Join the resistance and ya shall be forever free.
Cut like a guillotine. Cut like a guillotine.
Pro, the last revolutionary. April 2021. Join, follow and support me on odyssey.com. Salutes.